Hey, what is up everybody? How's it going my fellow collectors? This is Reagan. Thanks for tuning back into our channel. In today's video, we are going to unbox and review this newly released figure of Hot Toys, and this is none other than Moon Knight from the TV series itself, Marvel Studios Moon Knight TMS 075 16 scale collectible figure. And before we start, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. Without further ado, let's dive in. Whew. Alright, so this is the art box and wow, that is absolutely beautiful, guys. I mean, look at that, right? Oh my goodness. I mean, like, this is not DX, but you know, if you think about it, like, it looks like a DX to me. I mean, like, it not big, like, but the, you know, the quality, the design, like, Hot Toys really put some effort on this art box. Look at that. Wait, can we rotate this one? We can. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely fantastic, guys. How about this one? This one, nah. Only the which is the bottom one right here. Wow, that is this is the best. I mean, like, not just the best, but the perfect backdrop for your figure if you're going to display your figure together with your art box as well. Yeah, because I saw some collectors doing that. You know, for those who are going to purchase this one and you have really a lot of space, like, you could really use this as a backdrop. Like, perfect, guys, in my honest opinion. Like, really, guys, I mean, I'm not kidding. This is absolutely fantastic, especially the print right here, this main art box. Like, wow, it is so fancy, guys. I mean, look at that, the quality. Well, it's becoming common now, the texture of the art box, that, you know, that embossed print, which is really amazing, you know, in my honest opinion. And look at that description, like, it is absolutely fantastic, right? I mean, like, it's pretty nice, you know. Very well presentation, you know, of the art box. Amazing, you know, really amazing. Whew, this is really nice. And this one right here, this one, guys, looks really cool. It looks like, you know, if it's facing right here, it looks like a box of liquor, which is kind of like a whiskey, right? More of like a whiskey, right? See? That looks amazing. I mean, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I talk too much about art on this art box because it looks amazing. I mean, I'm really amazed, right? It's not just like a normal art box. So yeah, this is really fantastic, guys. So I'm really excited to see the figure. This is just the cover print. So we're gonna slide it up. My goodness. Let's see how it looks like. Oh my, this is fantastic. Oh my goodness. The presentation is like really amazing, guys. I mean, like, I don't see any plastic. Well, you can see right here some plastic, but very minimal, you know, not, you know, compared to the other figures that we just unboxed, you know, recently. The plastic kind of like not really, you know, properly, you know, I mean, like, you know, well presented, I would say, like, something like that. But then, of course, still well presented on the accessories, how they put it, but it's just a plastic. But this one, see, it's so clean, right? That's a very neat, guys, right? See the packaging, the accessories, like, see, hands, joints. Wow, the joints usually here, but now here on the side. Batteries, fantastic, right? Oh my goodness, look at that art box, guys. Even the second or the inner art box is also absolutely beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be amazed. You're gonna love this one, guys. Oh my, I'm really excited to see the figure, guys. Whew. Okay, let's go. Let's open it. You have to really take care of this art box. I mean, like, it's not just a normal art box. Opinion. I mean, like, I personally love this one. Anyway, okay, so this is the packaging. I would say it's well presented, very neat presentation of this packaging, guys. This is amazing. Okay, so let me show you guys first the instruction sheets. There you go. So this is the instruction sheet. Okay, so let's zoom. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the extra joint right here, 2 pieces, white color. Then right here is the batteries, 3 pieces. Okay, and then we got 8 pieces of extra interchangeable hands with different gestures. And then right here on the top, yeah, you can see the blades. So let's get the large one. So this is the crescent blades, which is absolutely terrific. Look at that, guys. I mean, nice paint job, I would say. And also the details, pretty neat, you know. And then right here, we got 3 pieces of small one of that crescent blade. Okay. And then next up is the medium one. Right here, the medium crescent blades, 3 pieces as well. So total of 8 pieces of crescent blades, which is absolutely terrific, guys. Okay, gold color. And let me show you guys first the backdrop. I want to see the underneath packaging. My goodness, this is absolutely beautiful, guys. My goodness. So we got the pole right here. This on the side, of course, the waist holder. Okay, and then right here, probably for the holder of backdrop, which is right here. Wow, that's very light. So this one is made out of styrofoam. Wow, so we have to be very careful on this one, guys. Wow, that's why it's so light. Well, it's actually a perfect material because, of course, if you go to display this together with the base, with the figure, then it should be light, right? Really light. Yeah, otherwise, if it's, a bit heavy, then, yeah, you're not probably gonna display properly the figure, right? So this one, there you go. Very neat paint job, I would say, right there. Okay, the details, yeah, very straightforward, and again, pretty clean. There you go. It's decent, See? Nice. I think it should be better if they make it a little bit glossy, right? But then, yeah, this one is a little bit matte. So, yeah, I'm just saying, but then, yeah, it still looks amazing, right? So, anyway, let's move on to this base. Right here, this base right here, for, bigger figures. I mean, like, yeah, so this one right here. Wow, that's very nice nameplate, I would say. Okay, not just a simple one. The print looks amazing. I mean, like, it's quite dark, but, I would say it's pretty neat. I love the print right here. I would say, like, very high quality print. There you go. So I'm gonna remove this one first. And then now, let's get the figure. Ooh, I'm really excited with this one, guys. Okay, so I had to pull this one because of the cape right there at the back. Man, this is absolutely beautiful, guys. Wait, wow. Oh my goodness. This is really, really amazing, guys. Oh my, you're gonna be excited on this one, guys. Let me remove first those plastics. Bam. There you go. Wow. That looks very, very neat. I mean, like, well, right here is kind of like not aligned, like not in a proper position. I'm not sure. So later we're gonna find that out. I think that's it for those plastics. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes. This is amazing. Alright, guys, so I think that's pretty much everything included in the box. So now let's check the articulations very quick, okay? Okay, starting out with the head. Oh, I see. So this one is a little bit different. So you're gonna feel different when moving the head. Let me put it back again. There you go. So side, nah. Okay, so not limited range of motion, but since what is this, like there's extra LED light up functions there. So that's why you're gonna feel different when moving that head. So especially when side doesn't have. But then, those normal look down, look up, I think it's pretty decent, not really that bad. I just feel like there's something here that it doesn't look like proportion to me, the neck part. Okay, but that's it, okay? Anyway, I think it looks fine, And then shoulders. Nah. Okay, so I think it looks great, but as you could hear, there's something like I feel like it's going to rip off, that suit. Just be careful. Okay, yeah, I think just be careful on this one. I mean, you could really do some big range of motion on these arms. It's just that I feel like because the material is quite stretched, yeah, it is kind of like a pleather material, but then at the same time, it's stretch. Yeah, pleather material and stretch, and yeah, it's just that I feel like there's something like it's going to rip off there, but you can see that the range of motion is really, really nice, right? Yeah, I think it's fine for now. Let's see later if you're going to do a lot of poses, you might gonna have some, hopefully it's not, right, damage there. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Wow. That is fantastic. Amazing. Yes, pretty decent on the wrist joint, yeah. Okay, let's move on the waistline twist. Yeah, looks good. I mean, like, yeah, it looks decent on the twist. It looks decent on the twist. Okay, you just be careful that those sides here, right here, it's like once you move it, you might gonna hit that and scratch it. I'm not really sure yet, so crunch in. There you go. Wow, there's a crunch in. Arch. Perfect. Side. Ah. Nah. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it looks decent. Yeah. I would say the articulations on the upper body or waistline looks great. I think we could be able to do some nice dynamic poses on this one. Anyway, let's move on. This one is kind of like movable or detachable. Oops. Yeah, we could detach this one. Oh wow. Didn't know. So we could detach this one easily if, I don't know, if we're going to change something. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So anyway, okay, so at least we discovered something like that. Anyway, let's move on to the legs. Ooh, this one is, yeah, again, this one is stretched, but kind of afraid those stitches that it might gonna, break the, ooh, but wow, I mean, like, this is perfect. I mean, like, the quality, like, it looks really, really amazing. I mean, for me, it looks amazing to me because I could feel it. I mean, like, once you get this in your hand, you will feel, what I'm trying to say. You will understand. Wow. Very Spider-Man quality, I would say. Like, even better than Spider-Man. I think it's just me. Because this one is quite loose, not tight to the to the body, so that's why I think aside from stretch, it has some extra space inside, so that's why I could be able to do some extra range of motion. Really nice. So it's so easy to lift that leg up. Right? I didn't feel any that it's going to break or rip off. Fantastic. And then swivel. Wow. That looks great. And then I think that's it. Remember the knees. Bam. Amazing. Wow, perfect. Great. I mean, like, there's no yeah, it's a little bit ratchet joint, I would say. And then ankle. Okay, this one doesn't have the, wait, I think it has. Okay, so still, ooh. So the what's this? The shoes is separate from the boots shaft right here. So yeah, I think it looks great. We could be able to do some flex and point. Let's see. There you go, flex and then point. Oops, not bad, right? I mean, I think it's fine. Twist. The twist is a little bit different because the design of this one is also kind of like a, I forgot which figure is that, but yeah, it's a little bit different. This one is kind of like a sculpted part, and then also quite solid, I would say. Which is, it looks really good. Huh? The details, the weathering, like wow. Okay, there you go. Twist again, no side or tilt. Yeah, only flex and point. That's it. Okay. So I would say it's a little bit, a limited range of motion on the ankle part, but overall, I think it looks fantastic. For me, it's just this one right here. It doesn't look aligned. See the head? He says it's kind of like a more to the left, right, or in my right, but then you can see to his left. So it's kind of like wow, that's weird. So it's not in the center. Wait, let me. Okay, it's fine now. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you just need to move, but it's going back there. Okay, let's see. Anyway, that's it for the articulations. I would say it is absolutely fantastic. Okay, moving on. Okay, so now I'm gonna try that LED light up function right here. Okay. Okay, so right here, guys. So I already put the batteries there, and let's turn it on. Oh, that is so strong, right? So let me put the head first. Let's see how it looks like. Oh my goodness, that looks so cool. Okay, let me turn up this light. Wow. Nice, perfect. Right? Amazing. That is, I think looks so strong to me. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. I think that's it. And there you go. So with the lights on, yeah. So I think it looks, it's pretty strong, I would say, right? Okay. Okay, so since it doesn't have that much of accessories, I'm just gonna show you guys how we're going to put those weapons, those crescent blades to the hands, okay? I'm gonna start with this big one right here. Kind of like this. Wow, that looks really cool, right? And then two of this. Bam, that looks really good, right? So let me attach this to the body. I mean, like to the arm. Let's see how it looks like. Wow, that looks so cool, right? Okay, so that's for the big one. That's the crescent blade, big size. Now let's try the small one. Okay, so for this one is kind of cool because we're gonna shoot it there in between the fingers. So it's kind of like a claw thing, or Wolverine style. Wow, see? That looks so cool, right? And then we're gonna do it on the other one. But actually, this one is medium size, so this one's quite big. Let's see how it looks like. So this is the medium one, and then this is the small one. That looks so cool, right? See? And then we're gonna try this one here to the hand, to the arm. There you go. Okay, so this one's quite hard to, shoot to the joint because I'm not sure why. For some reason, it's not going in on the fingers, but also here on the thumb. So we could also use this one. Yes, so if it's just one, I think we could also do that. Okay, something like this. Perfect, okay? And then, yeah, I dropped the other. There you go, kind of like that, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna do a very quick review on this figure because there's so much, interesting parts and details on this figure, and you're gonna be amazed, once you see the closer look. amazing. So I'm gonna start up with the boots. Okay, wait, let me change my lens. Okay, so you can see right here those details, those sculpted parts especially. That is incredible, guys. I personally like it, those sculpted part. The weathering effects and the paint job is absolutely terrific. See, even at the back, you can see right there, right? So it's not just a normal, form, but yeah, those are sculpted, like really amazing, guys. I'm really amazed. Okay, and then underneath the sole, I think it's fine. However, it does have the limited range of motion, so I think that's somehow let's sacrifice there, since it does have that beautiful look on the boots. They somehow removed the, of course, we're not gonna get that. Like side to side lift and the twist a little bit, but more on the flex and point. Also, quite limited as well. But I think it's totally fine, not really big deal for me, because of course, if you're gonna do more jumping poses, flying poses, then yeah, I think it's not gonna somehow matter, right? Like those ankle articulations for doing some dynamic poses. I think it's totally fine, guys, believe me. So anyway, let's move on. Oops, wait, so this one is not good because it's so easy to detach from the joint. Anyway, so let's move on this part right here, kind of like a knee armor. Also, the details and the weathering effects is absolutely fantastic, especially with those extra crescent details, right? That is absolutely fantastic. And this one is made out of a fabric material, kind of like a textured fabric material, and kind of like a canvas actually. Yeah, this one is also movable and somehow detachable from the legs. And also this one, I mean, this boots right here. But it's really, really tight to the legs, so you feel like if you're going to move it, you feel like it's non-detachable, but you could do that, okay? Just do it slowly. And then this one, you can see it's a little bit stretched. Okay, just a little bit. Yeah, I believe you could remove this one. Move it. Yeah, it's not really attached to the legs, because otherwise, if it's attached, it's gonna somehow like rip off the pants and it's gonna break, which is not really, really good, okay? So let's move on to this pants, the suit. I would say it is absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, believe me, the patterns, the quality, like what I meant earlier when I said like better than Spider-Man. What I mean is the quality, but actually not really better than Spider-Man. Probably the same. I believe we have this kind of like material that they use for other figures. I forgot which one. This one is a kind of like a pleather material. At the same time, like kind of like a spandex, kind of like mixed. Like it's really stretched. It's really good. I mean, the stretch is really good. It's just that you feel like you're gonna break it or rip off that, but I think it's totally fine. But I really love is the patterns right there, the prints, the lining, those embossed prints. Okay, absolutely, I really like this quality, guys. Believe me, once you get this in your hand. So moving on to this part right here, this kind of like a sash or belt. The belt, yeah, this one's made out of textured material or textured fabric material. Also fantastic as well, and some extra details or the buckles right there. That is really nice, the crescent moon, and also some pleather. I think this one is pleather, this gold part right here. Okay, I believe I could feel it that it's kind of like that. Like in the future, it might gonna have some flaking. So just take care of it. So anyway, yeah, really nice details right there. And then also this one, the upper suit. Wow, this is really nice, very interesting, guys. I mean, the quality. I think we haven't got this kind of material. So yeah, it looks really good. The pattern, it's not just a pattern, it's kind of like a layered material right there. See, very nice. Even the stitch actually at the back, I think it looks terrific, right there. And this one is non-detachable. Looks like this one is attached to the body, because this one earlier we saw that we could detach this one easily. So again, I'm not really sure why this one is actually detachable. I mean, like, you guys saw that earlier when I, accidentally detached that. So not really sure. But again, the details. This one is actually made out of kind of like a rubber plastic material. Yeah, it's very soft. You can see right there. I could somehow bend it. And you can see the details is absolutely fantastic, right? See right there, that crescent moon right there, kind of like a wrap around thing. The details is absolutely terrific, especially those weathering and those gold color, right? The paint job is fantastic, right? Okay, so I think that's the design because I thought this one is kind of like a not aligned or not proportion to the body. Probably that's the design. And yeah, the details of this one is really, really amazing. So this one, the material of this one, the same with the shoulder armor, also the forearm gauntlet. Those are also removable and movable. If you're going to fix it, yeah, you can detach this one. Again, it's just that it's very tight to the arms. Okay, and this one has some Velcro design right there. See, so this one has some Velcro design, so you could really, remove that from the arms. Same on this one right here. Again, the details, those sculpted part is really, really amazing, and the gold details right there. Some crescent moon details again there. Really nice combination, the gray color of white with the gold color, absolutely terrific. Okay? Even the hands also has some nice details right there, right? So the forearm gauntlet, absolutely fantastic, right? And then for the head sculpt, I would say it looks great. The details, the weathering and the paint job is absolutely fantastic, guys. Especially that sculpture part right there around the eyes, like the deeper part, which is really fantastic, right? And then, yeah, I would say, it looks great. I think it's pretty accurate from the series. And then this one right here, this one is non-detachable. And the details as well is really, really nice, especially those sculpted part. And then this one's kind of like a fixed design or fixed style. Yeah, because it's kind of like blowing or like flowing towards to the right, that flow of the hood. So if you're going to do some poses, you need to follow that, that gesture. I wish they added some extra parts here that we could adjust that, like we could bend it, kind of like that, right? But this one doesn't have, but I think that it's pretty accurate as well because I think they really follow the look of that Moon Knight, especially on the series. So that's why they added some extra, stuff or style here on the hood. And also on the side, if you look at it, like really accurate, right? I think it should be a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, this one, this part right here, I think. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's totally fine. I think you're gonna love this one. I love the details, the weathering effects, and the paint job is absolutely fantastic. Especially those patterns, those line patterns, really connected to the cape, which is absolutely fantastic. So it doesn't look like, kind of like off or like doesn't really match the, the cape, right? So yeah, compared to the other capes that I encounter, like kind of like a not match, that hood is very obvious that it's not like a fabric material. So this one is kind of like you're not gonna notice, from afar. And then what I really, love on this cape is the embedded wire, which is really amazing because we could be able to lift that, that cape all the way up there. See, so we could really do some really nice jumping, flying poses, which is absolutely fantastic, right? And the inner part or the lining is also has some patterns, which is really cool right there. So it's gonna give some more probably like shiny parts once you post it, right? And then yeah, this one is just like simple, but I would say like looks great. The quality. So it's kind of like a double layer fabric material, right? So it has 4 wires around here. So the side, the middle part, 2, and then also on the other edge right there. Okay, and then some distress look, absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this one is really, really cool, guys. So that's why there's a lot of interesting parts also right here. I don't know why we could open that, but yeah, it looks really cool, right? Okay, I think that's it, everyone. So I'm just gonna set up the dynamic base together with that backdrop, that crescent moon, and that's gonna be really, really awesome, guys. Okay, this is fantastic. Wow. And my overall thoughts on this Moon Knight figure, I would say it is absolutely beautiful. Another incredible figure by Hot Toys. Definitely a must-have figure to all the fans of Moon Knight out there. Even comic version fans, I think you should really add this to your collection. However, it's not really for everyone, especially if you're not really into Moon Knight, the series. I think it's understandable. But this figure is really amazing, guys. So if you're into Marvel figures, then I think you're gonna love this figure as well. Or if you're on the fence of getting this figure because you don't know if you like this one or not, or because probably you didn't really like the the series, believe me, guys, it's really beautiful and you're gonna enjoy doing some poses. You're not gonna regret it. One thing that I really, really wish on Hot Toys to add this on this figure is the heads cup. You know, the heads cup of Mark or Steven. You know, it's gonna be awesome, right? If they added that, but I think probably the license. So hopefully they make another kind of like figure, that other version of Moon Knight with that suit. So, but although there's other company, third-party company that doing that, is who's going to do that, but then again, hopefully, you know, Hot Toys will make another one with that heads cap, you know, of that character, right? Which is absolutely amazing if they're going to do that, right? So I think that's about it, guys. That's all I could say. Let me know your thoughts as well on this figure. Feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and press the subscribe button if you haven't yet, okay? Until then, see you in the next one. Peace.